What's up? It's your boy Tim Hikes here, and I'm super excited that we finally have Blastoise. Blastoise have came to join us on Pokemon Unite, and I'm happy to give you my guide for Blastoise today. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you really like getting Pokemon Unite videos, updates, skills, strategy guides, this is the place to be. This is the place you want to be, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. So let me go into my in-depth guide on how to use Blastoise, what moves are best for Blastoise, what items are best for Blastoise. I'm super excited. I was able to play with him for a while over the night to get used to him, get familiar with him and how he is. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen, this Blastoise. As you can see at level 1, there's Squirtle, level 5, there's Wartortle, level 9, it is Blastoise. In that order, on level 3, you get your Water Gun, your Skull Bass. These are, just like all the other Pokemon. You have the Water Gun, which attacks with a shot of water, shoving the opposing Pokemon and decreasing their movement speed for a short time. This is really good at beginning game. You have the Skull Bash, with it fiercely rams an opponent Pokemon and leaves them unable to attack. Skull Bash is a really good type move because it goes further than any other move. So when they're trying to get away, using Skull Bash really helps you hit them and stop them from getting away. But also it's a really good move for you retrieving and trying to get away from other Pokemon. So these are really, really good moves for the beginning game when you start a game with Blastoise. So your Squirtle is going to start off with these. You'll be able to choose one of them. Most likely you'll start off with Water Gun first. Next you have your Hydro Pump and your Water Sprout. To be completely honest, I haven't used Water Sprout, but let's talk about Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump has to use an attack by blasting out a huge volume of water, dealing damage to the opposing Pokemon and shoving them with, and it hits them. And it upgrades to Hydro Pump Plus when the Pokemon reaches level 11, and upgrade increases the damage dealt by this move, Hydro Pump. It's a very good move. It really helps to push the Pokemon back when you use it. It's part of that strategic planning and playing that I use. Your Water Sprout, water towards the designated location, decreasing the movement and speed of the opposing Pokemon in the area of effect for a short time. Upgrading to Water Sprout Plus when the Pokemon reaches level 11. Upgrade increases damage dealt over time. And then you have at level 7, you have your Surf and Rapid Spin. I use Surf. Surf covers a very wide area. You're able to surf down. You're able to jump forward, jump back. Surf has the user charge torch on a wave, shoving opposing Pokemon and leaving them unable to act. The user becomes immune to hindrance while its move and can jump off in a designated area once this move ends. Upgrade to Surf Plus when the Pokemon reaches level 13. Upgrade also grants a shield when this move is used. And then you have your Rapid Spin. Has the user to spin rapidly, changing the mechanics of the basic attacks, as well as Hydro Pump and Water Sprout. Upgrades to Rapid Spin when the Pokemon reaches level 13. Upgrade also reduces the damage the user receives while using this move. I've used Rapid Spin. I really don't like it, but it's really cool to see how your Hydro Pump changes when you use it. And then you have your Unite move, the Hydro Typhoon. Has to use a Sprout water to attack while spinning, throwing opposing Pokemon in the air in a large area. This also grants the user, some shield. So it's a really good. These are really good moves. I've been liking it so far. And so, yeah, let's now move from here to talk more about the different items that I'm using with Blastoise. I want to caution you that all of my items that I'm favoring, that I use all the time, are up on level 30. So as we transition in to talk about these different items, I just want you to be aware that they are level 30. And then while I'm talking about it, Blastoise, to get it, it's going to cost you 8,000 coins, bucks, rubies, or whatever. That's how much it costs when you get it. I already had the money available. I had over 14,000 because I've just been saving up. We knew he was coming, so with us knowing he was coming, it created an opportunity for me to save over time since I had all the other cards. So let's look at our held items. I'm using Buddy Barrier. When the Pokemon uses Unite move, the Pokemon and the nearby ally Pokemon with the lowest HP are granted a shield equal to 40% of their max HP. It's like a plus on every Pokemon that I use. And then I'm using the Focus Band. When the Pokemon drops too low HP, then each second for 3 seconds it receives 14% of its HP that is lost. And then the shield score, what is it? It's a score shield is what it's called. The score shield, while this Pokemon is attempting to score a goal, is granted a shield equal to 10% of its HP, and its goal cannot be interrupted. That's a really good thing to have. I also use the Muscle Band. While basic attack hits, the damage is increased by 3% of the opposing Pokemon remaining HP. So between those two, it just really depends on what type of strategy I'm using at the time. Am I truly defending, or I'm also trying to defend and score as often as possible? So I'm super excited to do a little gameplay with our Blastoise. It's really good to show you how these strategies come into effect. When it comes to the moves, what I'm going to suggest is you're going to start off with your level 1 to 3 moves. That's going to be really simple. You're going to know what those is. But really, when you get more towards the end game, you're going to use your Hydro Pump. You're going to use Surf a lot. And then you're going to use your Hydro Typhoon, which Blastoise blasts out the water, spinning in a circle, and then knocks the Pokemon in the air. And in the order that I would use them is I would first use the Surf, and then I would use the Hydro Pump. So that's going to do a double knockback. Surf is knocking them back, and then Hydro Pump is knocking them further back. And if you really want to end it with a lot of damage and kill the Pokemon off, the opposing Pokemon off, you can end it with your Hydro Typhoon, and that should really finish the combo there. So I'm calling this the Hydro Knockback combo. I didn't know what I was going to call it earlier, but that's what I'm going to call it, the Hydro Knockback combo. I think it's a really good combo that you can use for any of your Pokemon at any time. It really helps a lot with your defenses, really help get a team of Pokemon off of your team. I was able to push back an entire team, all 5 of the other Pokemon on the other team, using this combo, and it made it really great that I was able to do that. So I'm super excited to see him in more gameplay, to see how teams are going to evolve. What I am finding that teams are having difficulties to see how Blastoise fit in. So for the teams that are able to solve it, I guess these are most people who are able to play beta. Oh, look, someone got Blastoise. So I'm going to pause, and I'm going to come back when I'm able to get him. I'm going to get someone else for this round, but I wasn't able to get him. I didn't move fast enough. But as you see, Blastoise is at the end. Coming back, I'm able to get him this time. Make sure you change your items. I'm going to use the eject button because I want him to get away. And I'm using the items that we talked about earlier that's going to help us be really efficient when we go to battle. So our battle is getting ready to start here in just a second. And I just want you to remember the combo. You want to push back with your Surf. Then you want to use your Hydro Pump, and then follow your Hydro Pump with your Hydro Typhoon to finish it off, and that should kill your opposing Pokemon, unless you have someone like Blessy. You already know that Blessy is like a tank, and it's very difficult to beat Blessy. The team that we have is Venusaur, Cinderace, Blastoise, Edge, and then we have Garchomp. This is a very well-rounded team. It's going to be good to see more of the defense player being played because a lot of people weren't playing defensively a lot, and I would have to make that decision on whether or not to change up or not, and get that particular Pokemon, defensive Pokemon, to help even out our team. But I'm sure we're going to see a lot of Blastoise, and as Blastoise starts to settle down, we're going to see people really come into tune to how he's going to work on the team. And I'm really seeing Blastoise is going to be a cornerstone of a lot of people's strategy. So here we are starting off at the very beginning with our Squirtle. Look at Squirtle, look at our cute. So as you see, I'm just using the water gun. It's slowing them down. It's pushing them back just a little bit, but you're seeing how it's slowing them down. So as you can see, it's a really, really, really useful move at the beginning game. I'm going to try not to be hit down. I use my Skull Bash, and you can see how much of a range it's taking up. So it's really good to see Skull Bash taking up such a large area, taking up such a large range in this area. I'm trying to be a little bit cautious because I don't want to be too greedy. I know he's a defensive Pokemon, and I should be pushing as much as possible. But also, remember, when you're pushing like that, that could leave you to be very vulnerable because your team may end up leaving you behind to handle that, to be the defensive player, and I don't like to be left behind at all. So I'm going to move very cautiously, but also understand that I'm getting that first move at level 5. So your goal is to move up quickly as possible, especially at level 5. Another thing, as you can see, you can also go with Skull Bash. You can go through the different walls and mediums. So that's really cool to know that you can go through walls. So that's going to be very beneficial as we move forward, so that you know that if someone is on the other side of a wall, you can go through that wall, hit them with Skull Bash without any problems. And here you see me using different tactics to try to really push, but I probably shouldn't have. And now I'm dead. That was being too adventurous. So here we go. I'm going to go back down. I probably should take that other Pokemon that's up there, but no, I'm going to go down and support and continue to try to push back. I'm very shocked and surprised that they were unable to take the goal. I would have definitely tried to take the goal. So as you see, the other team has a Wartortle. You can expect that you're going to see a Blastoise on every team for the next couple of days. People are going to be fighting over Blastoise, moving really quickly. Remember what I said earlier, it's at the end. So if you just press back, you can go to the end, no problem, and beat everybody there. So now let's just go further in and work this strategy just a little bit. So now I'm going to work on trying to level up, keeping Pokemon off us. So here we go. We have there's Machop from the other team, Machoke from the other team. I have no idea why he came over here, but I won't let him get away. Yeah, he's on level 5. We're going to take him out easily. Now we got our Hydro Pump. So now our Hydro Pump, you'll start to see how it's going to push back. So let me show you this. Here it is. That's my water gun. And there you go. You see how much energy is taken down. You see it pushing the Pokemon back. You see it slows them down. So it's a really good move that you should use all the time, just to slow the opponent down and also to push back a little bit. So there you go. We're pushing back. We're slowing down. Skull Bash, we're hitting them. And we're slowing them down. We're pushing. You know, just think about that. The fight between the different Wartortles. It's kind of like the Jigglypuff fight. So Jigglypuff meets Jigglypuff. They sing to their heart content, and then they fall asleep because they were singing so hard. They better act like Whitney Houston. And now we have our Surf. So I want to show you what Surf does for the first time. So Surf pushes back. There we go. We was able to take the opponent Pokemon out. And we're going to go down here and fight Junal. There's one thing that I do want to tell you about Junal that some people don't understand. Is that you don't only get a shield, but you also get additional EXP. And that's the important part. The shield is nice to have, but the EXP is the important part. So here, let's try to use our Surf. You see, pushed him clean back. And he pushed me back with Surf. So it goes both ways. But it's good for us to show the dynamics of this. So I'm going to try to do... After I score what I told you, I'm going to do a Surf. Oh, we have our Unite move. So now we are full-blown Blastoise. So I'm going to try to show you a Surf into a Hydro Pump, if I can get it done. Surf, Hydro Pump. You see? So now I was able to Surf, Hydro Pump, and push them back. And now I'm doing my Unite move. If I would have did that all in one hit, I probably would have killed a couple of the opposing Pokemon, but I didn't do that. I did not. So let's go back and do a couple things. And as you can see, you can't Surf him out or push him back when he's doing his Unite move. So that's an important thing to know. As you can see, my team left me there to die because I guess they said that I'm defensive, so I need to die. But with 3 seconds left, coming back in as a Blastoise. And they just took one of our zones at the bottom, which is not a problem. So we're going to come back from that, I believe so. So let me show you the strategy once again. Here I'm going to push back, Hydro Pump, push back. That helped him get away that time. So that probably really wasn't good push back to help to get away. As you can see, we have more of the goals down, so we're kind of in the lead. Maybe we have more points. Oh, we definitely have more of the goals. They're missing 2. We got 1 still up from the beginning, which is good for us. I'm going to call the other team over here because it's best if the whole team attack at the same time versus letting the opponent Pokemon get it because it does cause issues. I'm seeing him use Surf. I think my Surf is better because you're able to use it and jump off. I see the other Blastoise trying to... Let me see if I'm able to do that and push back. As you can see, Hydro Pump, Surf, then Hydro Pump to push back. So it's a push back and a push back. It works every single time. It's a really good strategy for you. It allows you to push back, and then you can jump back and go the other way. So here we go. Let's see if we can do it again. Surf and push back. And he used his Unite move. Let me use mine. And you see how they all pop up. So all the opponent Pokemon pop up in the opposing area. And I Surf to push them back. My team is leaving me. but it's okay. I think I can take him by myself. Oh, I missed. Let me try to get out of here. This is not good. God, I was not trying to see that through, my boy. Was not trying to see that through. Okay, so here we are. I see up top. There we go. I'm gonna push back. I was unable to push back, but as you see, it works really well with your Snorlax. When he comes to try to pounce on you, it's really easy for you to be like, no, this is not gonna work for me. We're not gonna pounce on me. I'm going to get away with Surf. So Surf can be a good move to get away if you need to get away too. But I really see it as pushing back. So I'm going to try to use Surf again up here once it comes. You see I'm just running in circles. Here we go. Oh, it says we're struggling. That doesn't mean much. Here we go. And Hydro Pump at the same time. You see that took down a lot of damage. The double team between us. What's good here is I can push him back with Surf. See, so I was able to push him back, and we were able to finish getting the, and he's taken out. So now we took another goal, so we're just slowly taking over. I'm going to push him back and Hydro Pump. You see, it's a really good move to push him back. I've shown you plenty of examples of exactly that. Pushing them back, Surf, push back. I missed him that time. He's going to try to get away. Let's not get away. No, sir. Oh, I missed him. And let's see if we can use my Unite move. Let's Surf. So we pushed them back. And let's just get out of there. Yeah. So yeah, I'm finding this to be a really good strategy, a really good way to use him. I probably should go through and see if I can find if there's any other ways. But I think there's no more that I can show you. You see exactly how it works. And you saw the different items that I had. It made it really easy for us to do the thing that we did. Now we have Zapdos, and let's see how we can do Zapdos. See if we can get Zapdos down for the team and move forward. So I'm going to try to do as much surfing as I can. And let's see. So he used his Unite move. I'm going to use mine. Let me get in the right area and Unite. Everybody and all of them. Let's surf. See if we can push back a little bit. And he's dead. I'm going to get back a little bit because I see what Snorlax is trying to do. Snorlax is dead. So I think we're in a good position. I have 49 from that. Yeah. And let's see if we can get him down. Actually, let me see if I can go score. So I'm going to hide out a little bit and see if we can score. I'm going to allow my team to come in. I'm noticing no one is watching and seeing that I have 50 points. Sometimes this is a good thing to do. Noticing that there's one person out, which means the rest of the team. So my team did get Zapdos. I'm able to quickly claim this goal. It's done. So now my team can focus on the other two. And I'm going to go back and see if I can try to support them because that pushing back works well for my team. Here we go. Push back. Push them against the wall. He's going to try to push me. So one thing that you can do to stop being pushed back is finding a wall or something to push it, get yourself pushed up against. That way you won't be pushed as hard. And I can go through, as you can see, I can go through Snorlax if I use Surf. So that's a really good technique for you to go through Snorlax barrier or shield that he puts up to try to stop you. But I've already scored, so it makes sense that I should go back home. But since it's the end, might as well. And 3, 2, 1, and there we have it. So ladies and gentlemen, that's my strategy. That's what I would tell you to do. It's my Hydro Pump, Hydro Cannon pushback strategy that allows you to really be very defensive, push them back. You can jump off the Surf at any point in time. I ended up being the MVP. Wow, I was not expecting that. So that's it. That's what I would tell you to do. I think this is going to work every single time. It's going to be a really good strategy for you moving forward. And I hope you enjoyed this because I definitely enjoy playing Pokemon Unite. So I hope you, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them down below. I'll try to answer all your questions and comments. And thank you for watching.
If you like this video and would like to see more gaming content from yours truly, smash that subscribe button. And for the gaming connoisseur you are, I prepared these videos for you.